Hello everyone, this is SlideHunt for you. SlideHunt provides free video tutorial on programming languages such as C, C++ and data structures. To subscribe this channel, click on the subscribe button that appear at bottom right corner. Or you can visit my YouTube channel by typing www.youtube.com/slidehunt. Okay, let's back to our topic. In this tutorial, we will learn files in C. A file is used to store data permanently. So far in our program, we have used variables to store data. But there are some limitations. You can't store a large amount of data. Only a limited amount of data can be stored in a variable. Another limitation is its content would be lost when program is terminated or finished. So if you need the same data again, it would have to be either entered through the keyboard or would have to be regenerated programmatically. But both of these operations are tedious. To overcome this limitation, we can use files. Files are used to store data permanently in memory. Let's see how to use files in C. Before you use a file, you must open it. To open the file, we use a function named fopen. The function fopen is provided by the header file stdio.h. This function takes two parameters. First one is a file name that you want to open, and second one is the mode in which you want to open. One thing I must say here, when you write here the file name, you have to include the file extension also. If you want to open a Word file, then specify here filename.doc, and for text file, filename.txt. Next one is mode. Mode specify in which mode you want to open the file. For reading, you have to specify here R. Note that R is written inside a double quote because it is a string, not a character. So fopen function performs some important tasks when you open a file in different modes. Let's see what are they. When you open a file in read mode, it searches the file on the disk that you want to open. If the file is present, it loads the file from disk into a place in memory called buffer. And if the file is not present, then returns a null value. If you want to open the file for writing, you have to specify W inside the double quote. When you open the file in write mode, fopen searches the file in the disk. If the file exists, it contains overwritten and it will be an empty file. If the file does not exist, a new file is created. Next thing is, if you want to edit the file or if you want to add something to the file, then you have to open it in append mode. To open the file in append mode, write A inside the double quote. If the file is present in the disk, fopen function open that file and the contents of that file will not be lost and you can edit that file. If the file does not exist, then fopen function create a new file. Next one is R+. Similar to the reading mode, if the file is present in the disk, fopen function open that file. You can reading existing contents, writing new contents and modifying existing contents. If the file is not present, it returns a null value. Next one is W+. Similar to the writing mode, if the file is present in the disk, fopen function open that file and delete all the contents. So the file will be empty. You can write new contents to that file, reading them back and modifying existing contents of that file. If the file is not present, then fopen function creates a new file. Last one is A+. Similar to the append mode, fopen function opens the file if the file is present in the disk. You can reading existing contents and append new contents to the end of the file, but you can't modify existing contents. If the file does not exist, then a new file is created and then open that file. These are for normal file, but if you want to work with a binary file, then you need to add a B here. For reading mode, you have to use RB. For writing mode, WB. for append mode A, B, and here R plus B, W plus B, and A plus B. This B indicates we are working with a binary file. To get it more details, let's see a programming example. Here we write a program that will show you how to open a file in different modes. When we are working with files, we need to remember many things, such as file name, mode of opening, file size, place in the file from where next character to be read, and many others. For that purpose, stdio.h header file provides a structure named file. So when we open a file using the function fopen with a specific mode, if the file is present in the disk, then fopen function returns the address of the structure file. Since fopen function returns an address of the structure file, so we need to declare a pointer of structure file. So I'm going to write here star fp. Next we need to open a file in read mode. Fopen, first parameter is file name. Let's say test.txt. Test.txt is a file name that I have already created in my desktop. Next parameter is mode. Inside the double quote, I'm going to write here R. Once the file has been opened for reading using the function fopen, the file's contents are brought into the buffer, and a pointer is set up to point to the first character in the buffer. This pointer is one of the elements of the structure to which file pointer fp is pointing. So I'm going to write here fp equal to fopen. The next thing is, there is a possibility that when we try to open a file using the function fopen in reading mode, the file may not be open, because the file being open may not be present on the disk. So we need to check the file pointer fp. If it contains some value or address, then the file opens successfully, and if the file pointer contains null, then the file cannot be opened. For that, I'm going to write here if fp equal to null. If it is null, then I'm going to write here printf unable to open the file, else file opened successfully. Next thing is, when you open a file, you must close it. For that we use fclose function. Fclose, and within parenthesis we need to pass the file pointer, that is fp. Let us run the program. Compile and run. You can see here it print file opened successfully. Because I have already created this file test.txt on my desktop, I am going to minimize it. This is my desktop and here is the file. Let's open it. As you can see here, it is an empty file. Now I am going to delete this file. Run the program again. Now it print unable to open the file. Because the file is not present on the disk, that's why it print unable to open the file. Now I'm going to write here W instead of R. If the file is not present, then a file of name test.txt will be created at the location where file.c is present. In this case, file.c is present in my desktop, so test.txt will be created in my desktop. Let's run the program. As you can see here, it print file opened successfully. That means this fopen function created the file test.txt successfully. Let's check it. I'm going to minimize it. This is my desktop. File.c is present in my desktop. That's why test.txt is created in my desktop. Similarly, you can open a file in append mode. To open a file in append mode, write here A instead of W. Let's check the output. Compile and run. As you can see here, it print file opened successfully. This is it. Hope you understand. Next tutorial we will learn how to read information from files. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our channel for more videos. These are some other videos of our channel. To watch this video, just click on it. Get in touch with us. Visit us on YouTube at youtube.com/slidehunt. Join us on Facebook at facebook.com/slidehunt. Follow us on Twitter and Google+.